Place number, monitoring as a service. Technology startups. Place number provides data around technology startups, technology startup numbers. In the presentation, we will see the volume, the total number of startups, seed, funding, the location, acquisition, and IPO. The total volume of startups since 1990 has increased. Exponentially, in 2011, there were between 3,500 and 4,000 startups. Seed capital. Seed capital has ranges from 1998 to 2012. We can see it started around 700,000 for a single technology company on average to receive seed capital. It fluctuates to around 1.5 million every couple of years. And over time, we can see the trend is required less seed capital. This could be because initially the seed capital costs for startups had been hardware-based or enterprise software-based that required large amounts of capital in the beginning to get started and buy hardware and infrastructure, where today mobile and software applications require less and less through cloud computing and optimized development infrastructures. So within the last 5 years, we can see there's a flattening out of seed capital requirements. The average technology startup receives around $500,000. Funding. Funding is very similar since 1989. There's metrics that show total funding has ranged from 25 million to 50 million, with a downwards trend also based on infrastructure costs and hardware costs that have gone dramatically down, as well as the types of applications and software that are being funded. Within the last 5 years, there's been a dramatic decrease from an average of 12 million to 2 million due to a lot of applications being developed on mobile infrastructure without the large investment in hardware through cloud computing. And here you can see the total amount of funding has been increasing since 1989 until 2012. It has gone down recently, although there's still an upwards trend on average. The amount of funding received on average is the blue line. You can see has dramatically decreased as described in the last two slides. Within the last 5 years, the average amount of funding has gone down. Location. So where do technology companies go after they've received funding and seed capital? You can see 60% of these companies are or go to the United States. And between that, there's a large gap between Great Britain, Canada, France, and Germany and India, where they're more hovering around the 4 to 8% range. Now, if we drill down into the United States, or cities in general, we can see San Francisco at the top with around 15%, New York, London, Paris, the larger cities, as well as the Silicon Valley area, distributed out like Palo Alto, Mountain View, Sunnyvale, San Jose, are on this list. Acquisitions.